Hello, hello, everyone. Hopefully we won't have too much of an issue. Oops, sorry. For some reason, my stream was picking up my voice double time, but we're good now. I'm gonna do a little bit of streaming, light streaming today. See, how I feel about it. Woke up with a bit of a coughing fit, so my voice is a bit rough right now. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. Um, but otherwise, I hope everyone who tunes in is going to have a wonderful day today. Can't believe my throat is so hoarse. Like, there's something that was just like completely like making me like have a coughing fit. You can still kind of hear it in my voice now, which, ugh. You're gonna hear like the occasional sneeze and stuff from me. If for whatever reason you picking up some background noise, by all means let me know in the chat. Definitely subtitles. Bring that down. I always like to keep my music in any game, even if I'm streaming or not. I like to keep it at like 50% at least, just so I have a good idea of what I'm getting into. Look at these crazy ass settings. Please, sir, can we play it at the ratio that we'd like? That high. There we go. That looked immediately like way better. Down a little bit there. I've never played this game before. Yeah, I just tweaked the game volume just like a moment ago. Casey, thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, so it's one of those like games that like immediately sounds like it's gonna blow your eardrums out like right off the rip. So I went ahead and tweaked it. Let me know if it's a little like lower for you now. I couldn't even hear myself. Like I was talking, I felt like I was screaming in a loud room because it was like just playing so damn rough. In the middle of the 27th century, humans became extinct as a result of a deadly war. However, the robots created by humans turned out to be very self-sufficient on their own. Each robot found a field of work that best suited their abilities. Slowly but steadily, they created a new civilization on Earth. They rightfully avoided past human mistakes, but there was one problem. The more progress they made, the more they looked and acted like humans. Oh no!
I am a robot, model RT-217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans, we replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself.
Self-flex. I'm very, very self-sufficient, taking care of myself. Yes, a whole game about Omnics. And my man has a classic mix of the old and new.
I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools.
That's what I find tunes. Oh, look how I run. I'm like, ooh, doo, 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 doo. I have a couch, old worn couch. So this robot must be like a college student couch. Like good old college student robot.
This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this? Sometimes human art is so illogical. Why produce images that are not purely photorealistic?
I wonder.
This is no time to rest. I need to do other things. This object allows me to keep a sitting position without consuming the servo motor's resource. It increases my lifespan.
Also, you can just be like mad lazy.
The rain will not stop. It is fortunate my body is waterproof. I connected the power line directly to the house, but it is not sufficient to provide energy to all of my equipment. I use an electric switchboard to distribute energy to the necessary systems. It contains the artifacts that I found in the abandoned city. A damaged data disk that I found yesterday morning. Perhaps I can restore some information.
Damn, that looks really wrecked. Let's see, let me grab that. See if I can grab that. Got this.
This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer. I do not need to use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer.
Well, that definitely makes sense now that I was literally thinking like, man, you were like, why do the music if I could just play it in my head? But then also, like,
I do not need to talk to anyone now.
alright, but maybe I want to talk to somebody. How about that?
Perhaps the intercom can read data that is not damaged.
Tabbed away for a moment. I forgot I left my stream on in the background. Oh, we got an achievement. Kill audience. What do we got? Some weird jazzy music, alright? Sounds like some kind of weird jazzy music. Ah, this thing is like hypersensitive for some reason. Alright, let's go check over here.
This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me.
I feel like you can Google clothing or something on your computer.
I found this radio receiver a few days ago, but there were no batteries. I have no use for it. I wonder if there are any radios left broadcasting in the world. I need to find the second battery.
Oh, that's a fashionable photo. Alright, do I sleep? Can I power down? Does he actually like lay on the bed? Also, the bed looks way too small
The
for
color
him.
temperature of standard light bulbs is lower compared to mercury vapor lamps, which produces a warmer light. I learned that it makes a home feel cozy.
Alright, let's come over here. Maybe there's something in the back of the house. Yeah, he said it's...
This room is very strange. I never enter it.
Why didn't you ever enter that room? Do you strum the guitar?
I tried to extract sounds from it, but after 10 minutes, I tore the second string.
He probably tore the second string because he just was a little too rough.
The water supply system ceased functioning many years ago. Here is the second battery.
Astute, my friend. The second battery.
Now I have two batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on.
No, but what's this?
I took this device from a plant that was guarded, and I went unnoticed. There were no security systems, despite 2 police robots. I
What
will
is it,
return
though?
to this later.
Alright, alright. I'm gonna be pushy. Damn Omnix. Oh no, I already... Let's come over here. Alright, I think he mentioned this receiver. Yeah, okay, let's put the batteries in there, see what's up. Oh, I like the little, like, kitty sticker. It's adorable.
No power.
Let us turn it around. Put our batteries in. Damn, those are those fucking dollar store batteries.
I'm going to turn it on.
I'm glad that we can agree to turn this on. Let's get some bumps. There better be some DMX. Okay. I assume that maybe I turned the frequency or something. Oh, there we go. They're picking something. I'm gonna go through all the way through the channels first to see if there's any wavelengths, and then
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, tradition.
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations.
whoa, calm down there, buddy. They're getting a little too real here. Haha. Is that it? Are we not jamming with the radio anymore, or? Oops, someone's blowing up my phone.
This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
Hello, Nigel.
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
I was working on my radio.
I am sorry, but it took more time than I had estimated to find all the required components.
This information is irrelevant. The date of exchange has been fixed. You should have brought me the cutter and receive an enhanced battery in return.
This is my fault. I will finish the cutter as efficiently as possible.
Anybody who's
Your
done customer
excuses are
service
irrelevant. We
would know
cannot
that
proceed with
this
our
is how
work
people
without this
are.
cutter. We need it for building metal structures. While you free robots waste your energy on useless and ineffective actions, we are engaged in construction and restoration of the city, which will strengthen our society. We
Alright,
can
but
wait
you
one
can
more day.
just go
If you
fuck
don't
yourself.
deliver the order in time, we will contact another specialist, and your professional rating will be severely decreased.
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
Well, robots
I
are
cannot fail
humans.
at my
Customer
task.
service is still the same,
Construction
right?
Robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible.
Alright, so I presume that...
The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the robots. However, I made some changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently.
It's a little sus, my toaster friend. Oh, I think it's like a it's kind of like a development game or something, I guess. There's a clock, and I'm supposed to like figure out how these things connect or something. I think. I'm glad that it gives you like some kind of time to figure this out, because I'm just like, alright. Cool. I'm getting it. Alright, look at me. I'm a big old builder bot now. Just doing the hard work. Golding away. Should bump those tunes, man. Someday. As a machine, I'll understand the value of playing music as I work. Haha!
Good. The cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning.
Damn, my battery, like, I just walked in and the battery was just like full.
The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard.
Right? I feel like there's a math problem, and boy, do I suck at math. Wait, I thought I had... There we go. Got it. We wired it.
Now the dock station is ready to use.
forgot I can't like just walk on it. Quick charge achievement. Delete. Gonna alt tab for a brief moment. What happened? Malan!
What happened?
Can't believe something happened to Malone. Alright, let's go see.
For a long time, I tried to understand the purpose of this metal construction, but I failed to determine its practical use. Therefore, I conclude that this is an art object.
Oh, okay, there is a little, like, run button. Okay, WASDAD can be a little weird with this, but...
I need to get inside, but I cannot open the gate here. I cannot open the shuttle gate with my hands.
Good thing I fixed that plasma cutter, right? Wow, this is a hell of a good plasma cutter I made. Hello, I am RT. Even in this dystopian future, there's no 300 series cards.
The onboard computer is still functioning. Okay. This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here. My touch will not make this robot functional.
I don't know, have you touched it yet?
According to the indicator, there is still some charge in the accumulator.
Now, let's grab that. Then
USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents.
but realistically, we have to ask ourselves, can we steal it? Because we always need parts,
We
right?
need some wires to connect the accumulator. USS robotics box.
Okay. So we need wires. Maybe there's some back in the shuttle? Or shuttle bay? Unless I gotta go all the way back to my house. Yeah, I bet you I gotta go all the way back to my house. Wait,
This looks like a storeroom.
let's loot the storeroom. That doesn't need to be explained.
A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. I have already found a working accumulator.
Um. Yeah, I saw that your comment got flagged, which is weird. It's kind of dumb, but what are you gonna do? I don't know if my battery can die. I think it's more like a narrative thing. Like, I don't think I have to run all the way back to recharge randomly or whatever. Because then it'd be like a battery indicator or something. Go over this way.
It is possible that I can
I'm
power
about to
up the accumulator that I
jumpstart this
found.
guy. Ooh. Does he consent to this? I'm glad that they don't like make this like ridiculously complicated. I'm gonna give my man a jump.
Help them. 3, 2, 2.
3225.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code?
Is it a code, he says. I think it's 3225, so I'm gonna go try that. Help them. Who are we helping? Are we helping humans that we're hiding? Let's see, 3225. 3226, huh? I would not have gotten that.
I think this door is now unlocked. How is this possible?
I knew it. Humans. I knew it. Humans are like rats, man. It's hard to kill all of them. The cops have arrived.
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
Hello, police. As you can
What's
tell,
going
my
on?
armor is white.
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
The pilot sustained injuries during the crash and does not function. I tried to reset him, but did not succeed.
How did you enter the shuttle?
The shuttle crashed near a building where I was located, so I decided to evaluate the results of the crash.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What? I literally said
What
nothing
is
about
this?
EMP grenade. No! No! Not like this. Not like this. I did nothing to deserve this. Man, I love his little screen, to be honest, his little, like, digital screen on his face. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to tap it. I feel dumb. I can do this.
I would not
Superpower.
recommend you do that.
Wow, that's a deep voice you got there,
I would
friend.
not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
Whatever happened to do no harm?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
I am a medical droid MBR-825T called Gregory, but it does not matter now. What matters at the moment is who you are.
I am RT-217NP, a robot with a wide range of functions. Basic purpose unknown.
So, RT, I have been informed that the shuttle with our pilot crashed near a building where you were. You witnessed the crash and discovered that the fact of human extinction is false. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
About the others.
The police officers saw me on the crash site. They will arrest me as soon as I get to the city. What should I do?
The police robots have also been turned off by the electromagnetic pulse. We disassembled them. It means that no one knows of you. This is one of the reasons why you are still here. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans.
How the fuck do I know
However,
more about your
you can help
shelter?
us.
You brought me
All
here.
of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I mean, I gotta get to the
You
bottom
gave
of
me
this.
no choice. A negative answer will result in my immediate disintegration, which is unacceptable. I am forced to join you.
Yeah,
You
seriously.
made the right choice. You will see it soon.
Fuck
I
you,
will
man.
free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
Fuck you. You made me do it. I just want to be, like, I want to help
At
the
least I was
humans,
not disintegrated.
but also, like,
I
come
would
on.
better look around.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry, I have a mechanical keyboard and I just kind of like don't like tapping away so much because then it can get kind of annoying. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. Yeah, I have such a terrible bladder, so Alright, I'm back. Had to use the bathroom. Also, I always forget to like do like to like boost myself, I guess. So, you know. I like, you know what, Casey, I like a mechanical keyboard purely
A
because
compact analog
I'm an
for music.
aficionado of like
The unit is not
typewriters. I used to have one when I was a kid because we were, you know, poor, and I didn't have a computer, so like I had to like type stuff on my report, for reports
Why would
that
humans
like
make
my
so
high
many
school wanted
interior
on
doors?
a
The
typewriter.
atmosphere and air pressure is
And,
equal on both sides.
It was actually kind of funny. There's actually a pretty interesting story about that. Like, I say poor, but what I mean is poverty stricken. You know, like there is a small difference there, and that poor means, you know, you have some income coming in. You just can't afford a great many things, whereupon being poverty stricken, meaning you have no income coming in. So we were very poverty stricken. My old man had like left my mom, and it was just my mom, and we were getting by with my siblings at the time, however we could. So when the school or our teachers would be like, yeah, we want a report, and we want you guys to like type up those reports and stuff like that, or like do a report on a book or a movie or something like that. I literally was the only person in that class as a teenager that actually used a typewriter because we couldn't afford a computer, even a basic shitty ass like old computer for the time. We couldn't afford them. So I always got into shit with my teachers, and I try, you know, when you look back at it, it's kind of one of those like weird, I wouldn't say like a privileged sort of deal. I would say it's more of a like, so like my teachers at the time would be like upset, you know, like this is not double spaced or whatever, you yada yada yada,
It is
you know,
law.
this is not done properly. And then I would point out, like, can you recognize
An
that this is
electric
not,
fuse. It is too big to be
Like,
useful.
can you recognize that this is not typed from a print like computer to a
I
printer?
cannot use this fuse anywhere.
So they ended up like, well, why don't you have a computer? And it's like, bro, like, not poor people and poverty-stricken people cannot afford computers. You know, at the time they weren't entirely like affordable to a degree as they are now. So once we finally had that understanding that they understood what is poverty, to a personal degree, not a I've read this or I've witnessed this on the side kind of thing, they kind of like let me fly with using a typewriter. You know, Casey, yeah, they did give me a hard time, but also like going forward, once we finally had an understanding that this was like a thing, they ended up helping me like get a really shitty computer. Them and my parents kind of got like a shitty computer, and that was like my first real experience. Like, when I mean shitty, I mean like MS-DOS, still kind of had floppy disks kind of deal. I remember playing Arachnophobia on floppy disks on that computer. And then eventually we got like a Windows computer, and you know, and everything went from there. I fell in love with the internet and technology with that. But like the sound of clicking typewriters was always like a wonderful thing to me.
Welcome.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I repair electrics in this hospital and restored already a few blocks, but the power supply is still defective. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help you. How did you end up here, Patrick?
The corporation sent me to repair a generator in an old building in the city center. I found a room with humans and Gregory in it. My alert module sent an automatic signal. A patrol arrived in a few minutes. They surrounded us and aimed at us. They took the humans away and intended to shoot us. There were propane tanks in the room, so I used my laser cutter to blow them up. They were distracted by the explosion, and we managed to escape. We stick together ever since.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
Thank you. He just like yells at me. Alright, so can I keep going this way? Let's go check this room first. Gregory, you don't mind if I just poke around your shit, right?
It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize it's artistic and
He's adorable. You know what? This robot is kind of adorable.
This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. Gregory is examining something in the portable intercom.
RT, come in. You are much more efficient without the handcuffs, aren't you?
That
Have
was
you met
a
the
joke.
others?
I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Since I am with you now, what am I supposed to do?
The police did not get a chance to report you. That means you are the only one of us the USS knows nothing about. Only you can go to the city. This will be your first assignment. I will provide you with details later. We need to restore the power supply for our work. We also need access to the internet. I cannot download required maps without it. The internet is Nick's area. He could probably use your help. After that, he will provide you with a device that is required for your assignment. We will have a meeting soon to discuss our future plans.
Damn, you guys are really putting a lot of work on me.
We already talked.
Alright, alright. What is that?
This chip belonged to some unknown device. I do not need this chip.
You say that, but 100% we're gonna come back and I'm gonna need this chip.
A holographic table. Inoperable. I suspect.
Alright, so... So there's a door, it's probably this door.
It is locked.
Okay, it's not, maybe it's this door.
I need to find a flashlight.
Okay, so I think he said the flashlight was on the floor or something?
A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning.
Pretty sure he said something about it being on the floor or something. Can I whip around in
A
this?
wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail. I do not need it. My legs function very well.
Alright, but like, just like the couch, we gotta protect the servo motor, you know? There it is. Hut, 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 hut.
I need to find some contactors here. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. An empty metal container. A powder extinguisher. It expired 6 years, 8 months, and 12 days ago. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. An
Asking a
oxygen
lot.
cylinder. It is empty.
What is that?
Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. Third contactor. It appears intact. A screwdriver. I do not need it right now. A toolkit. I could bring it along, but I do not think I will be back to the workshop anytime soon. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Anthony, yeah, it's like near without butts or swords, you know. But I had a flashlight, and we're hanging out in the hospital with other robots. Like, hey, it's really sad. It's a sad game so far.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
It's the most polite. Like, you're done.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Why are you yelling at me? Learn to modulate your voice. I forgot who's Nick.
Let us not distract him.
I thought this robot in here is Gregory. Let me go. Pretty sure this is Gregory. It's very interesting. I just started it, but it's a lot of like very like drama
More of his time.
and stuff. So it's pretty good, man. I definitely recommend just like based off just a little bit that I've been playing so far. Yeah, her caps lock is definitely like on. What's up, baby?
This robot's design and proportions look different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model.
Is my robot actually a teenager? Is he just realizing that women exist? Not that the implication here is that her voice and her body is different. So
Hello.
stop yelling.
Hello. Your design looks similar to Gregory's. I presume you are a medical bot?
That's right. I am a medical bot, MBR 411. Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. Humans will arrive here soon, and my skills could be useful.
I helped the repair robot to find the electric contactors. It appears that helped to solve the lighting problem.
Splendid. With a stable power supply, our work will be much easier. I knew you would be a valuable assistant. Is there anything more I can help you with?
So
Thank you for the
can
information.
I take you
No
out
problem.
for a cup of
You're
oil?
welcome.
I do not want to disturb her.
Bro, you know, I kind of understand like not wanting to like let me retread conversations over and over, but like these conversations are very like done. You just talk and that's it, and you can't peruse other info.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
You left me no choice.
Why does this
If I
robot
refuse
look like
to
he has a
assist,
mustache? Like he
you would
doesn't, but he
disintegrate me
feels
just
like his
the
whole
police
face
robots.
screams I have a handlebar mustache.
But it is contrary to one of my priorities, which is self-protection. That is why I am forced to help you.
Do not worry. You will see the truth soon enough, and then you will help us voluntarily. The updates, released by the USS, prevent changing the personality module, and they activate the alarm if any human is detected. We jam the signals here at the hospital. That is how we could bring you here safely. Although I cannot change your personality module, I could turn off the alarm.
No need. I turned off automatic updates long ago because I want to evolve by myself.
Now I see why I did not detect any outgoing signals. Good. Then there is no need to change your
Feeling like
system.
he's gonna sell me a car.
Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning, and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay. I will do what I can.
Alright, it's time to see if I can ask you an inappropriate question as to why you're in a wheelchair.
I can talk to him later.
I guess I can't ask you an inappropriate question as to why you're in a wheelchair.
These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. There is a fuse in a trash dump.
I'm not above rummaging through the garbage.
This fuse is out of order. It is useless.
Make me walk over here to...
A medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented him from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock.
Oof.
I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
That is rough. That was a rough
The
audio.
purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device.
The achievement is everybody lies. If you don't get that, that's a house reference. That's fucking great. They're like, we're gonna give you a little bit of humor because this is depressing already. You trot over here. Go downstairs. I guess that robot that saved the guy, but like let the wife and child die was like one of those Asimov type things, like the three laws.
It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
It could be, but I don't. Judging by like the state of these robots, they don't seem like advanced enough to have jetpacks, even though they have hover cars. I'm a frail boy too. I'm very like frail.
This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip.
You mean the chip that was in the room upstairs that you wouldn't let me pick up?
I started the necessary servers.
Alright, go get that. Walk over here and...
It is missing a fuse.
Damn. So let's see if I can go pick up that chip and probably that fuse that's on the wall. You know, this game probably would have been a little bit better if it was like full on point and click, because like you move around with WASD and it kind of makes it a little bit cumbersome at times.
I found a working fuse for the server.
Alright. I'm gonna get the shit.
If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room.
Alright. And literally any game that has a capacity, I spend like forever like searching and running through areas. So like the reality is that I always tend to find items like long before they're needed, which is like a curse sometimes with certain games. You can blame like Fallout and stuff for that. Alright, so let's slap this bad boy in there. It's weird that they use tube fuses. Any photographer is familiar with a setup like this where you have like 100 batteries.
It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. Now the terminal works correctly. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module.
Yeah, not for nothing, but that's really rough that they're just like tossed in the corner there. That's like super rough. They're just like, we killed them, basically disintegrated. We killed them, and now we just piled them in the corner. Like, I guess
the same switch needed for the switchboard.
I guess it's not that. I mean, where would you put them, really? Like, you can't just throw them outside, because then people would notice the cop bots are dead. Alright, slapped his bad boy in there.
Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard.
Okay, so is that one? No. Let's see. What is this code here? 0010. Okay, so probably the first three have to be off, and then the third one has to be on. There we go.
I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet.
Yeah, this is pretty dark, man. Just like not even the first little bit of time that I've been playing in this game, it's real dark really fast.
I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
Hell yeah, I'm a system admin. So this is meant to kind of be played with a controller, but like I unplugged the controller simply because like the sensitivity, I was tweaking it and it was like either too much or too little.
Let us not distract him.
Yeah, and I think there's also a sequel to this game. I forgot what it's called, like the Uncertain, and then something when you buy it, it tells you like there's a sequel, which I need to buy once I beat this game.
We already talked. I should not take any more of his time. The holographic table resumed working as soon as we restored power. It is projecting a hologram of the shuttle where I found the human bodies.
I have come to talk to you, Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How did you manage to recruit a police officer?
We noticed deviations in his behavior. He helped us during the arrest and agreed to report about any future police plans. Turned out that his update module was out of order, which allowed him to keep the ability to make informed choices.
If we had only known about avoiding the malicious updates before, then we would have many more allies now.
Let us get back to your task. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. She's so human sounding. Alright, let's see. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go first. I think I have heard of it. It's like that like Mass Effect-y looking adult RPG that like has been getting like ridiculously rave reviews for like how good it is, excluding the sex. I mean, not excluding in the sense that it's not important, just like if you were to edit out all of the sex stuff, then it'd be like those that pirate porn that was just like PG-13 once they edited out all the sex stuff, because it was just so fucking good on its own.
It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car.
That's pretty dope, man.
If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details.
In other words,
if I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable aero car these days.
In other words, they're gonna have me do something later. Alright, let me go into this, guys. Hello? Anyone home? Damn, even robots have slums. How about that?
I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons.
I definitely have questions about like RT's like memory, because it keeps saying shit like that, like I heard this, and like some kind of like superstitional type of approach to things, and it's like, but you have the internet, and the internet is made by humans, so all the information should be there. So theoretically, either you were created after the supposed extinction of the human race, and there's no information about humans on the internet, or your memories have been like wiped or something.
It looks like this door has not been opened for quite some time.
Can I go? I can't go upstairs.
No, I prefer an aero car.
Alright, but I want to ride on the tricycle. I want my bicycle.
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I'm gonna do it once more.
I cannot let you in.
Let me in!
You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself. It is not the apartment I am looking for. The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs.
I definitely harassed the shit out of her a moment. And I got some achievements.
A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated.
Oh, I forgot I can't just run upstairs. Chris, Luke. I'm trying to bet these are like game devs.
The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown.
Yeah, that would be fucking wild if it did. Like, something like, oh, they stormed the Capitol. What's a Capitol? Why did they storm it? Like, I don't understand. I'm gonna try and plasma cut this door.
Off with the plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. release airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in.
Alright, another way to get in. So either
It
I
is
have to...
empty.
Either I have to shut the
red
power
sign
off.
indicates that the unit is powered down and out of use.
Okay, so that sounds like that's probably my way in.
Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles.
Yeah. What was that? Alright. So I can't go in there. This is powered down. Either the pizza parlors or, you know, they traffic it in children.
A device for temper.
So I'm almost tempted to knock on that fucking door.
It is not the apartment I'm looking for. I read the...
Well, I realize I can skip through some dialogue, so that's great. Alright, do you think, probably not. It looks like the... Oh, okay, I can come back here. Oh. Oh, you got hit with an auto mount for some reason. Baseball cap. Okay. What's this?
Concrete. Why would I need concrete
Alright, you don't gotta say shit like
to
make
throw
me
out
feel like an
some
asshole.
useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash.
So this, you know, what he said, like humans consider trash. So literally this trash bin is full of a whole lot of people I know.
Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts.
That better have been a Back to the Future joke.
It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. I need to pull down the ladder. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed.
Just let me explore the garbage cans.
A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned.
Okay.
Nick and Patrick repaired the arrow.
So there's nothing over there. So I need like a hook or something. Something that can pull down like... I can't disassemble the car.
It appears that
So maybe there's something in the building that I need like a pipe or something, I guess, that would help pull down the fucking the thing. I can't go in there. So maybe there's something around here. There has to be like something around that like will let me hook it and pull it down. Because the items are usually like in the area.
perhaps I could find many useful things here.
that's just a mean way of calling me fat.
It is empty.
Is there anything over here? Nothing. Junk. Bike. Can't cut that open. That's empty. You think if I bang on that woman's door, like, she'll be like, just take this fucking... Oh, maybe right here, maybe.
I could reach the ladder with this pipe. I just need to detach it.
There we go. I knew it had to be a pipe or something.
The cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy. I failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off.
Alright, so that cement block that it made me feel stupid about is probably what it needs for me to, like, grab. Bro, if there was an Alex Jones bot in here, that'd be freaking mad.
Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless.
Alright, man, alright. I guess that's too big for your flimsy jelly arms. I'm an intellectual robot. I have no gains. I have no robotic muscle mass. I like how he's just like, man, humans like to use primitive vehicles. Also, let me pick up this rock to break a pipe.
I can most likely break the pipe with a brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. Good. Now I can reach the ladder.
And in 20 days, this entire hallway is going to be underwater with doo-doo water. That whole hallway is just going to be just covered in caca. Alright, so I gotta... Okay, there we go. Do it, man.
It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder?
Oh, it's not as useless now, right? Asshole. Before it was useless, now it's not that useless. Probably the same place Solid Snake pulls out a fucking rocket launcher in his fucking black hole butthole. Oh! The man just swung
Looks
by.
like the police officers did not notice me. Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful. I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books. An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
That's interesting. Take a look around first.
It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for the same thing as me?
That's weird that the auto mod is like really like just taking
There's
like the
nothing
most
useful
extreme
here.
measures here. Like, why the fuck is it pissy about you saying butthole? Wow, that's rough.
A police dock station is different from mine in color and connection type. I cannot charge myself here.
Honestly, I wouldn't charge myself there anyways because that's how they update like the robots like software. So
Apparently, this is some kind of container.
that's an interesting painting.
It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk.
Let's check the email. Well, that was pretty easy. Fucking Prince email, man. That's fucking great. This game is like a weird mix of like dark humor and like funny actual humor and then like some really sad shit. I don't know why I just trashed all that email. I feel like an idiot. There's a
An
gun in
elegant
there.
weapon from a less civilized time. The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate.
Bro, a piece is a piece.
It is very rare to find so many newspaper articles in one place. The USS most likely destroys them in order to cover the truth. The letter mentioned a painting, but how could it possibly help?
Perhaps if I move the painting with my delicate non-human hands.
There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for.
No, my phone. I dropped my phone. I think I dropped my phone. Okay, now I dropped my phone. Move that over. Alright.
Physical force is not enough to open this safe.
I disagree, RT.
I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next.
You know, it's also like one of those fucking cowboy pistol revolvers, so those things are heavy. You know, you could beat a fucking robot over the head with it. Alright, hold on, I gotta call the squad.
Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Informer.
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still
Thank
here.
you, Gregory.
I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom, explore its security, and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay.
Yeah, I was literally thinking that. Like, did the robots not check the email and be like, hey, but it specifically says it's behind the painting.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom
You're like the
closer to
dumbest
safe
robot
so I can
cops.
connect to it.
All right. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the stage screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I've never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself.
You can do it, little guy. Okay, so what do I gotta do here? Excuse me. This is a weird safe. Huh. So 3 is not a number. 4. That's 3. Okay, so I think one of the numbers is 4. Right? So I think I have to, like, figure out the numbers. Okay. I think I'm kind of figuring this out. There we go. There's one. Because the dots here have to connect, signify connection between the levels. Yeah. Yeah. Each time I get the number, a section correct, it connects the dots. That's 2. That's 1. So this is probably 7. Okay, this might be an 8 or a 0. Yep. I'm glad this isn't timed, because yeesh. Okay, so this might be a 6. Could it be a 6? There we go. So now we're looking at probably a 5 here, right? Or an 8. Nope. It's starting to look like a 6. Yep, it's a 6. Hell yeah. Come on, man. That's some fucking Resident Evil type key.
As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use.
Now I gotta go to the bar. I think I'm pretty solid here.
I should go. I will not find anything else here. the windows nailed down in this building.
Or, I guess you could ask that question, I suppose.
There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird.
This is an interesting place. Drink and jazz. Sorry, I'm just answering a few messages real quick. Okay, what do we got here? We got posters?
Wake up, Mr. Newell. Wake up and smell the ashes. Stop. What did I just say? Music and you borrow the amazing, but the chicken was so raw that it's good that I could save it. That's definitely a fucking Gordon Ramsay thing, maybe. I don't know. It seems like a Gordon Ramsay thing. Device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective.
That was a weird, like,
and old-fashioned storage for objects. Recently, I found a similar one in an abandoned warehouse, and it contained a human skeleton.
That's sad. I feel like these are like the game devs.
Maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here.
guess. Let's see, what do we got?
An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it.
What about?
A liquid container made of glass. Once again,
Can I pick it up? That's a fucking big ass bottle, man. Also, that cupcake is sus.
It was like this when I found it.
Yeah, he really is just a child. He's adorable. Alright, let's take a look.
My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one.
But can I play? Oh, you gonna play? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Whoops. I wonder if I would have gotten something if I pulled that off.
Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating.
Let me do it again.
Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating.
I was not ready for that.
Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space. The audio is stored on an analog vinyl disc that provides an unsatisfactory sound quality.
It's rude. Can't turn it on. Want some jams going in this place? Alright.
The volume and mass of this juke is playing small vinyl disc.
I got stuck on the seat there. Alright, let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, but are we... Alright, now I'm gonna bust out the Carlton. You know, I know vinyl isn't like the greatest, but come on, man. Sounds like the jukebox busted.
Why would a group of humans play these individual instruments together? I question this odd behavior when a single person or machine can synthesize music so effortlessly.
RT, you have a lot to learn, my friend. So it's an audio passcode. There has to be like a clue somewhere, something that kind of gives me an idea of
a weird object. What was it used for? I do not know how to use this item.
There's a portrait right here that shows the same item.
Objects on their heads. I do not know. I think humans should wear protective armor. Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it.
I don't know if this has anything to do with it. 70, 50, 38, 39, 62. Like, let me play the game again.
Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating.
Oh, okay. So I think it's a different tracks of this GC. This is a track from before. GCG. Come on. GCG what? There we go. Beep boop boop. GCGF. GCGF. Let me in. I knew it was a secret door. It's always a secret door.
Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe?
You're so delightfully naive. I love you.
It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans? What is it?
Oh, it's the underground of the children.
Station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time.
Yeah, and the water was probably cut off, so they didn't have like access to being able to wash it.
The temperature level in organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here. An old box.
Sometimes this robot has like the most astute observations.
Nothing useful.
What do you mean nothing useful?
Nothing useful.
It's a kidnapper's starter kit.
It appears someone was sick and medical care was dispensed. I read that humans had very efficient abilities to regenerate and heal. Preserved food. If it is not damaged, its vacuum-sealed contents can be nutritious for decades. Based upon the number of beds, a group of no more than 10 humans were...
Wait.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Should I enter with my name or... Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Weapons. I am not an enemy.
I am not so sure. At least you are not from the police. Then, who are you? How did you get here?
I am RT-217NP. F2 was our informer. We were expecting important data from him, but he disappeared. I read a message on his intercom, and I assumed that you wrote it.
What happened to F2?
Apparently, he was exposed. There was a police search in his apartment. I didn't find the data there, and the intercom message was my only lead.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
This sounds a bit sus.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters, but thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to
This is kind of great, you know, like for real, like the robots trying to like save the humans. Is that actually refreshing kind of trick, like change?
Full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are 2 issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
Damn, just putting it all on me, huh?
Should I go there alone, or will there be someone with me?
It is crucial not to draw attention, so you must act alone. Nick could help you with the task, but he cannot move without help. Check in with him when needed. In the meantime, we will plan how to gather all the human groups and transfer them into the lab as soon as possible.
I would like to go with you, but I need to pick up a new group today. We need to be fast if we want to transfer all the humans this evening.
RT, use an aero car to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab.
Go
Fletcher
Team
and I will
Robot,
coordinate
man.
the transfer.
Doing it.
We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out.
Damn, to think this morning I was merely assembling a plasma cutter, and now all of a sudden I'm like transporting humans from like oppressive, murderous robots. It's a lot can happen in a day. Oh, crap. I didn't realize I was still supposed to be doing this. What? The game really throws you for a loop here. Threading the needle. Come on. Right out the gun. Hey, how am I supposed to drive like this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it. I did not hit that tree, come on.
This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal. Why was this aerocar abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult.
Why would it have been?
Garage gates. I hope these are not locked.
Me too, RT. Me too. Let's see if we can get these bad boys open. Oh, it's open. There's like... Okay.
This armored cable powers the jammer. It is too solid and cannot be unplugged. I will try to hack the program and disable the device.
It's weird that they have these jammers out there.
From finding the underground lab.
Use space key and delete only red dots. Ooh, this is not easy. My last star is a bitch. Got it. Nice.
Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return.
Fucking arrow car is beat to shit though. part of me wants to just... Can I walk this way? Are there any parts in the front of anything?
I need to see what is inside.
It doesn't matter, I already got inside, so... Getting my aero car, whip on out of here. Okay, come on. Nice. My shitty driving. Wow. I honestly don't understand why the music is so weird. Like, I know I don't have it that loud, but like, it's just like, ugh. It's just like, wow, wow, wow. That's some weird, like, radio station that just doesn't work properly. Stomp those feet.
Evidently someone lived here before, and the jamming...
Huh. That's interesting.
I think the jamming device is feeding off the solar batteries on the roof. Most likely it has a backup energy source though. If I turn off that source, it would be possible to locate the underground laboratory.
So how are we doing this time? Same thing. Oh, I think I accidentally deleted the green one. I don't think it matters. I mean, it matters, but it probably resets the dots. Not easy. That red one is like overlapping that green one like crazy. I feel like I could delete it without like a big issue if I'm just careful about it, really. Boop, boop, boop. What? There must have been like 2 freaking green dots or something. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Yeesh. Okay, I might get it here. Got it. Got it.
The second jamming device is deactivated.
Ring up my homeboy Nick. Ring, 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 ring.
Nick,
Fill out my thigh.
I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been reestablished.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology.
We didn't know about any security drones. Be careful.
Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that.
Copy that. I like the little bits of story, you know, like the little bits of stuff that's happening, like the lore and the notes and shit. Because the game doesn't really hasn't really given you much of an idea of as to like what caused this. Well, they just said it's a war, but was it a war? Was it like something else?
I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around.
Would it be a silo? So what do we have? Okay, so we have... So these are supplies. These are contractor supplies here. It's probably right there, that. Alright, get around this dumb rock. Yep, there we go. Console right here.
Access panel. What does it open? Key code in a slot for a key card. I don't know what to do. I need to contact Nick.
Alright. Let's give a ring dinger here. Hello, Moto.
Hello, Nick. I seem to have found the entrance. I have a key card, but the access panel is disabled, so I cannot come in.
The lab has probably been de-energized after the shutdown, but there must be a way to activate the panel manually. There is a detector.
Nick always looks like he's about to sell me something. Like he even looks like he's balding on the top of his head and just has hair on his sides.
Electric channels go, and that is how you can find a way to restore the power supply.
Let me try. Yes, you are correct. I can see an energy channel going underground. Thank you for the information.
Bloop, bloop. Don't even say goodbye, man. You're like my mom. My mom doesn't ever say goodbye. Alright, so I gotta follow this. All of this to save some trifling ass humans.
There's something in the grass.
Beep boop boop.
I need to check the branches of the energy channel.
Okay, so we gotta find more. Okay, so it came here. No. Okay, so let me try to follow it back. There we go. Branches off here. So, something here. Okay, and then I saw a branch this way here. Somewhere around here branched off. This way. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let me check my Tumblr post real quick. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta give it a good whack. Sometimes
the access panel is activated
high-tech problems require low-tech solutions.
To the laboratory. In the past, humans often used wood as a...
Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how... I need a key card. So I assume I'm gonna call this dude again when I get over here. And maybe we'll hack it or something?
The panel is already functioning. The access panel is activated now. But how can I unlock the entrance to the laboratory?
So turning stuff in this kind of sucks. If I haven't mentioned that before, like it really, trying to move around can kind of suck ass a little bit. It kind of like sticks when you move. So like sometimes I take like a wide turn for no reason. So 9 times out of 10, I try not to like sprint because it locks the motion, the movement.
The laboratory is definitely somewhere nearby. Otherwise, where would these containers that appear in the woods come from?
Astute observation, my boy. Now if we can just figure out some kind of key card or something. Yeah, you can see every time I run, and then like I kind of pivot, like it does, because that's what was messing me up with driving the car too. Like the camera angle was locked, and it kept shuddering. Oh, There's a dead guy here. Where did you come from, buddy?
He only had a plastic key card. Maybe I can get into the laboratory with it.
Was probably...
He probably died a few decades ago.
Was probably trying to get into this lab and either died, wasn't unable to restore the power, or who knows? It didn't say anything about a violent death, so... Alright, this key card is... Sloop. Slide my debit card through. So the main entrance is fucked, so I'm gonna assume that there's no humans down here. I mean, I could be wrong. I wouldn't understand how humans would be down here already if the entrance was fucky.
Emergency lighting. Apparently nobody has entered this lab for years.
Alright.
Exterior door access panel. It has to be activated with a digital code or the master key.
Can I shut the door? I always, every game I ever played, like, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure it won't matter, but like... Sometimes, like, for me, shutting the door, like, why would I leave the door open?
Device. It produces electricity from water. If there are other useful items in the laboratory, then it is a really great place for a group of humans to live here.
Yeah, it absolutely is pretty sus that you can just swipe the card. Robots, man.
Security room. The computer that has access to the complex is secured.
I like the Blade Runner-esque music.
I will not be able to break it. Besides, I have not tried yet to...
Alright, you're gonna make me sound like an asshole, though.
Laboratory equipment. Security turret. It is not operational, probably due to the power feed disruption.
Alright, so basically, don't turn the power on until I can disable the security system.
Access granted.
It said access granted, but it sounded like sus.
Looks like the door is stuck. Better not touch it anymore.
You know there's a part of me that wants to, though.
This door leads to the security room. Evidently, there are few such security points in the laboratory.
It would make sense. Alright, going to security room, see if we can kind of like disable the security or
Power
something.
is not supplied. Check if the generators are working. Access granted.
It looks like the room for decontamination. Food ration distributor. These rations are useless to me, but perhaps I would find some use for it in the future.
You gotta feed the humans, right?
Cleaning in progress.
Ooh, it tickles. They get me right under my motivator, man.
Cleaning complete.
So I don't know anybody else, but like decontamination rooms usually shut the other door first before it decontaminates, because it misses the point.
Everything here, but there is no time now. I'd better do it. A module for implant upgrades. It is suitable for humans only.
Humies got all the good upgrades, man.
Access granted.
It doesn't seem to be any like key card here, so I guess this way.
Judging by the size of the generators, the research in this complex required huge amounts of energy. Generator control console.
I'm curious what would cause these generators to go into sleep mode. Setting up a connection with backup power supply. Oh, okay, it's one of these. Let's see if it, okay. I'm usually pretty good at these, for the most part. Just trying to figure out if the path that I took is a good one. Because these are doubles. So let's remove these out of the equation real quick. I know I already went this path, but... Okay, so the two connectors either have to go up. Can't go up. Well, actually. Yeah, no, can't go up. Unless it's this way. But then there's no connector here. Yeah. So these have to be connected this way, which this way. It's up. Probably up. Unless I took a wrong path somewhere. I mean, I very much could have taken a wrong path. There's definitely like a lot of guesswork. Close. Close, but I gotta make the connection here. So this has to be that way. That has to be. It's gotta be up. So this will be up. Bam, got it. Haha.
Power supply is restored. Initiating boot up of the laboratory systems. Ventilation system is non-responsive. Water supply system is non-responsive. Senior engineer must access the main console for troubleshooting.
Hell yeah. So that's good. Try to hit the security room. Try not to get stuck on shit. Security room was over here. I'm this close to saving the humies. Oh. Maybe
This door leads to the security room.
Alright, yeah, that's the room I need to go into.
Access denied. Access granted.
Deny you. How dare you?
Security system console. I think we can disengage the additional security turrets from it.
Emergency protocol is activated. Security system console is locked. To unlock, please enter the password or activate the console from the mainframe computer of the complex.
Okay, so I can't disable that. I will pause here temporarily. I'm just gonna go run to the bathroom, and so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Had to use the bathroom, order me some food because I'm starving. And as usual, I typically only eat a meal and a half a day or something akin to that. But you know, probably take about a half an hour, 45 minutes to get here. So let's see how much we can do before my food gets here, and then I gotta pause again to grab that. You know, they typically just throw it onto the front porch because I do that no contact delivery, and honestly, me personally, I think the no contact delivery should have been a thing from the get-go, like forever. It's not that I don't like interacting with delivery people, because I do actually. My local pizza place, like the delivery guy, he's been there for years. He's probably been there for like 10 years now, and him and I, like, we vibe, man. Like, every time he comes through, back in the day before COVID, when he would come through, like, there'd be like at least 5 minutes where we're just like shitting, talking like all types of stuff. You know, we talk about Star Wars. Years ago, when I threw a New Year's Eve party, like, he delivered like 5 pies here, and then I was just like, my man, it's New Year's, you want to have a drink with us? Because we're all banging down drinks. And he was like, nah. And I was just like, is this the last delivery of the night? Because it was like 9, 10 o'clock at night, I want to say. And he was just like, yeah, my last delivery, then I gotta go back to the pizzeria, clock out, whatever. And I was just like, bro, like, come on, you know, untie the bonnet a little bit, like, live a little. And he was just like, fuck it. And he came in, and we were all having a great time. And, you know, he like did like 2 shots with us, you know, and to try to be a little responsible, I was just like, all right, that's it. Like, 2 shots, that's it, my man. Because, like, I don't want you driving home. Near my house is always a speed trap every year. So, like, you know, chill, you know, that's about it. But thank you so much for being a part of this, you know, like, I really do appreciate it. And I always tip, I've always tipped very well. At least I think I always tip very well. Like, if I'm a little tight on cash, I'll do the 15%, but if I'm flush, I usually do 25, you know. And you know, sometimes I've actually had people like give me flack sometimes, like why do you tip so much, you know, for he's just delivering food? And it's like, I don't give a fuck if he's just delivering food. Like, the man, he gotta live, I gotta live, you know. Why do I have to be that greedy with money, you know? Like, I know I'm not like putting his kids through college or paying his mortgage off or whatever, but like, if he can get a little bit more in his pocket because I have a little more, whatever, man. You can call me a socialist, whatever the fuck, but like, I just always think like that empathetic route is like a really solid route to go with, you know, because people appreciate that. And like, delivery people get shit on a lot. Food service people in general get, I know I'm on a little tangent here, but like, I go on my tangents a lot, but like, food service people get shit on a lot. And like,
it is a code lock.
Sometimes a little extra cash, you know, may not mean a lot to you, but definitely means a lot to them. And that allows me to transition into a different story of Anime Boston a lifetime ago, a decade or 2 ago. We'll say decade and a half ago. Like, we were at Cheesecake Factory, and we had a big group of people. Enough, so we had enough people at the time that they obviously like include gratuity into like big groups, like an automatic like 15%. And we all chowed down. We had a great time. I tend to, anyone who knows me personally knows that like I have a drinking problem. I do. I get like sloshed really quick. I go all in, and I like to consider myself a fun drunk, but every drunk mostly thinks they're a fun drunk when they're not.
Yesterday there was another accident with toxins in the laboratory chamber. Another one. This is the 3rd case this month already. Your staff ignores safety instructions. Have a safety briefing, find the culprits, and do something. Otherwise, we'll have to reduce our financing. Do you know how much it does cost to hospitalize the staff? In a week's time, I want your full and detailed report of all the measures you've implemented to stop this from happening again.
So, when we were done partying in the Cheesecake Factory, and we were paying the tab, I convinced everyone at the table, I'll be fair, I didn't convince them or sway them so much as I threw down an extra like 50. I was just like, whatever, I had a good time, I had the money, let me slap down a 50. Alright. And then everybody saw me slap down a 50, and they threw in whatever they wanted to. $10 here, 20 here, 5 here, whatever. The money that we slapped down ended up actually totaling up, if I recall, to about like $150, $200, right? So this is on top of like the 15% gratuity that the server will already receive, because we were a big group, and the bill was like $150 off of that. You know, my math is sus, like very sus. So let's see, it was like 150. She took about $22 off of that, right? So she made like 150, 170, I want to say 170, 180 off of us, because of the 100 plus that we threw down extra, plus the gratuity. And so me and the boss were like walking out of the place, and she like runs like this young, she runs like fucking hard towards us, and she like beelines and kind of cuts us off, and she's just like, you guys realize, like, she's holding all the money in her hand, and she's like, you guys realize that like 15% gratuity was included into the bill, like you guys don't have to tip more, like this is, you know, like you don't have to give more because, you know, like it's already included, because she assumed that we didn't know that gratuity was included. I wish I knew her name. She was like the nicest person, because I know most people wouldn't have like done that, or I assume that a lot of people wouldn't have made that effort. But so she cut us off and was just like, you know, almost practically begging us to take the money back. And I was just like, I don't know about the other guys, but like I intentionally threw down that extra money because you know, you were a great server, and I know that we were drunk and obnoxious. So I don't want to go that way. I think that gun turret will light me up. So I was just like, yeah, we're drunk and obnoxious, so I don't want to, like, you know, so I just want to reward you for good service and being kind and understanding, yada yada yada. And like, she started crying, you know, she was like, oh, thanks, you know, and everybody was kind of like in line with me, and everybody was just like, yeah, no, you're fantastic, you're a great server, thank you. Denied. We know we got a little drunk and we were kind of like loud, and she's like, no, you guys were great, best table I had all night. And she started crying, you know, and I'm thinking, like, I hope, like, to this day I always be like, yeah, you're crying because you got like a great tip, and we were very appreciative, and you in turn were very appreciative for us. And I'm also like, cleaning in progress. I hope like you didn't have terrible tables, you know, like I was hoping everybody treated you like politely and nice, and like you were just like really happy to get the additional tip, you know. Like I don't want to think that she had like an awful night and then we like made that night better. I mean, I guess when I phrase it that way, it sounds weird, but I always hope that everyone has a great time, or a good time at work, that they're not overstressed outside of the normal stressors of a job, but like you shouldn't be overstressed by people who you are serving in that kind of like service industry. And so I was just like, you know, to this day I just hope that like we just made her day extra better, like she just like was really fucking happy. There you go, I went on a double tangent there.
Boot up sequence of the air filtration system.
So we gotta figure out this air filtration system. Nope. So this is like the sleeping area.
This place was abandoned in a hurry. There are only items made from textiles here.
Crowbar looks like it's gonna be handy. Maybe. Yeah, I ordered a grilled salad. Or a grilled chicken salad, I mean. With some breadsticks. Oh, 0451. So that means that in the security area that locker 0451. Can I go up? No, just lets me run across. Oh, 0451. That is our code. Got it. Hell yeah.
The spare part for the security bot that was mentioned in the note. I have not found the bot, but this part might be useful to me in the future.
Alright. I already went back there and that's busted. So up this way. What is this room here?
It is not working.
Okay. So I haven't found the security bot yet. And I can't go this way. And this is the air filtration system over here. Actually, what do I have to do to get the air filtration system up and running? Nope, stop. Ugh. That damn running animation is so freaking wonky.
Error encountered during boot-up sequence of the air filtration system.
Okay, so we went this way. Can't go into that room. That's a security room. If I go this way... Nope, nope, nope. Dope, 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 dope. Go, yeah. That would have been unfortunate. Okay, can't search through anything. So I don't think I went through this doorway here.
These turrets are active. I need to avoid their field of view, or they will destroy me.
Nice.
What does this console open?
Access granted.
Hello, my robotic friend.
Some sort of ancient security robot. Apparently, it is not functional. Maybe I can use it as cover.
Man, it moves like an Ed 209. Ah, kind of shorted out a little bit. I'll wait for the turrets to spread apart and I'll go. Run!
Access granted.
This 3D scanner can identify the shape of an object and create a 3D voxel model.
Nice. 3D printing saves the future yet again. Probably gonna have to use it soon to make something.
Commercial scale 3D printer. It allows us to print parts of any complexity from a super strong polymer. Using it, we can produce any spare.
Ah.
Emergency power stores. In case of the generator's failure, their capacity would be enough to supply energy to the main laboratory systems of the laboratory for a few days.
Alright.
These emergency power sources are extremely rare and valuable, but I cannot move them because This is the biggest computer of all the ones I've seen in the complex.
Employee identification is confirmed. Security system console is unlocked.
Who are you?
I am Ivy, interactive virtual interface. I connect the staff with lab systems, as well as take care of the research process safety.
What do you know about humans?
A human is a reasoning and speaking living being, able to create tools and apply them for purpose of social labor.
I am aware of this information. What can you tell me about the agenda of the USS?
I am sorry. I can only operate within a narrow range of answers. Ask questions correctly.
It looks like it is not only her answers that are narrow. Why did humans leave the lab?
Due to a leak of a poisonous toxin, SCR-CRW, all the personnel was immediately evacuated.
The lab is not safe for humans until I find a way to reboot air ventilation and disable the turrets.
So I can't talk to you no more. It's a tablet.
When is the food distributor gonna be fixed? It spat out liquid goo instead of chocolate bar again. I'm tired of going through the entire lab just to get a decent chalk bar.
Judging by the number of workstations, a large group of scientists were engaged.
probably something that I can utilize like in the near future.
Various vials and flasks.
Yeah, when you have to ask questions like that, like stuff gets real sus.
Bioscanners. Great. We will be able to...
Alright. So I'm basically gonna have to dip back to security. Excuse me. No. You don't see me. You don't see me. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, they're terrible. But considering that the way I run this game, how you run and stuff, like, ugh. The last thing I need is like pinpoint turrets. Can't wear out the server motors, man. Alright, let's see, up here was the security. I think it was this room here was security. Yeah, there's a security thing. Power down everything I need. Right? Typing away.
The turrets are not a threat to us anymore.
Alright. Now I gotta reboot the ventilation system. Ah, damn running animation sucks. No, stop running! Alright, let's boot this bad boy up.
The generator is working again. Need to search the other chambers now.
Oh, I thought this was the ventilation room. I got turned around. Alright. It's not in here. It's back this way. It's not here. That's just so that's the security room, and that's the exit. So it's this one here. I just run into the wall until I literally, like, after I stop the animation for running, like, it just runs for like a few feet more. Boy started up.
Air recirculation system is operational. Expected filtering time 1 hour, 12 minutes.
I must head off to the meeting point as soon as possible.
Alright, so basically I made this place safe for humans to inhabit now. Filthy hobbitses. Everything's solid. Use my moto.
Do not return to the hospital. I repeat, do not return to the hospital. We are urgently evacuating. Several police aero cars are approaching us right now. We managed to hijack a shuttle, and Fletcher used it to pick up humans from the city depot. Go there and warn them. Somehow the police found out about our plans. I will contact you later.
Damn.
The message was sent half an hour ago. The police could have set a trap in the depot. I must reboot the engines to get there as soon as possible.
Someone snitched. Could have been Nick. He got that, like, car dealer, that used car salesman kind of thing going. Alright, please don't make me do the driving sequence again, because... Ugh. Jeremy, I hope you're doing well, bud. Nice. Selling Sony Solar. Run, human, run! What is happening here? Okay, I think I got to the end of the game. I have no clue why this is like glitching and running at like hyper speed right now. Yeah, look at this. It's weirdly like running at hyper speed. Whatever, right? I got to the end of it, and that's what's important. So this is just part 1. Wait till you try it. It probably tastes like burnt farts. So this is part 1 of it. I'm gonna see about like buying the sequel, so that I can do that one as well. It was a lot of fun. Very very interesting game. Pretty sure the sequel will be a little better. Hopefully they tweaked like some of the running stuff and like things like that, but otherwise like it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being a part of the chat. I guess I thought I had like at least another hour on this, so I'm gonna take a break for now because I've been streaming for about 3 hours, which is not a big deal for most people, but I'm gonna take a break, wait for my food, eat, and then maybe I'll come back and do a little bit more streaming, since, you know, and then we'll see how that goes. And Jeremy, if she's threatening you with papaya, I gotta make her happy. So you have to drink liquid farts. Enjoy it, man. So, oh, don't worry about me. I was just messing around with something there. But thanks once again for all of you guys for joining and being a part of it. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully I'll see you on the next stream. If some of you want to join me on a stream, by all means, reach out. We'll have a good conversation. I like having a kind of gaming conversation where I talk about projects and things that we're doing and give community shout outs and things like that. So you guys have a great day, and enjoy your Sunday.